How's it going there, YouTube? Well, this is early Sunday morning up here at the Georgian Bay Steam Show. Been up here since Friday. I've just gone back and forth and whatnot, but brought the tractors in Friday morning. Had just some beautiful weather up here all weekend long. Nice little breeze once in a while. But I haven't done very much YouTubing at all. The wife got a couple of clips yesterday of us going through the parade, but I haven't done any tours or anything with the camera just yet. Still kind of working on some coffee here this morning, but this is the right time to go around and get some video shots for you guys. So we'll flip the phone around here. We'll get some shots of these Rumleys up here. Rumely is our feature tractor this year. I did bring the 145 and the Hart-parr up. I didn't get any shots loading of anything up. I just wanted to get it done. But yeah, everything's up here in one piece, and we'll go around and get some shots here. We'll see what else we can get today.
Those are great tractors. I'm going to own a Comfort King, but I've never had one yet.
Yeah, I didn't buy that one right across the road.
Yeah, but he said he wanted too much money, so.
Oh, go and talk to him.
Rick Drinkwater from Innisville owns a really nice W4 McCormick Deering, built in 1951. These are a nice tractor. Beautiful little standing tread. They have a lot of thrashing, a whole lot of power. Thank you very much for bringing it in.
A lot of 100-acre farmers are run with one of those.
Next tractor, ladies and gentlemen, this is Curtis Graham from Desert. Hey, Curtis. Curtis is one of our young directors here with the Georgia Bay Steam Show. And this is a hotshot Hart-parr tractor. It's a 1828 model, built 1937. This tractor was originally purchased by Curtis's grandfather back in the day, and remained in the family farm, and went around to did a lot of work around the farm. And Curtis was fortunate enough to hang on to it in the family. There's quite a little story down the real spokes, but I won't get into that one today. Anyways, any of you folks that are on social media, and especially YouTube, if you go on to YouTube and you look up Curtis Graham or Tractor Kurt, you'll see a lot of excellent videos from various shows. Curtis goes all the way from Peterborough to way down the other side, almost for Sarnia, all summer long. So if you haven't seen some kind of show, go on to YouTube and look at Curtis's videos. So hope you got one for the show here today, Curtis, because I haven't even seen a quarter of it. So thank you very much. We appreciate you bringing that in.
You should really check him out, folks. He does.
Okay, so you come in the gate, you have an advanced Rumely steel thrashing machine. That's just coming right in the front gates here. Have a bench here someone's put together. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure what they use for engine, but they use some sort of hit and miss. Oh, it's an International. I think it's there's either a 1.5 2 or 2.5 3 or something like that. The model numbers are IA or IB. Not sure which one that is at the current moment. It's probably the larger one. I'm not real up to date on my Rumely tractors. I am learning on the Rumely stuff still, but they certainly are a neat tractor, and they have the cross motor design, same as the early Hart-parrs have. Now these were cooled by oil, and on some of them you may also notice there's a water tank on there. That's because they used to run kerosene, and used to put a little bit of water in with your kerosene when you run, and that way it doesn't pre-ignite. That's why when you see a Rumely running, sometimes they look like a steam engine. So feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on some of the model numbers and horsepower numbers of these tractors, because like I said, I'm not the sharpest on my Rumely stuff, but we're learning. I think that's a Model F. I definitely know this is a 3060 Model E. That's an easy one to tell. It's the biggest one. Yeah, these are neat to run. Had the opportunity at Corinth, and I didn't get it on videotape. I got to drive a 2035 Type M around, just a couple laps around the fairgrounds. It's pretty fun. This one This one's usually at Milton. Yeah, it's a good sized chunk of a tractor. You want something better than a half-ton Chevy to pull that one around. I think this is the one I got to drive at Kawartha. My uncle also has a Rumely too, but I haven't got the truck, or I haven't got the truck to pull it. First of all, the second of all, I don't have to ask to borrow it, and third of all, it's all the way out east, so I didn't really get too excited about that. I think these are McCabe's Rumleys here. Yep, McCabe's. So we picked Rumely as a feature this year as a memory to Steve McCabe. He passed away, I believe it was 2019. He was a big Rumely guy. He's also on the board of directors. I've known him for years. He's a really good guy. So we kind of did the Rumely feature to kind of honor him and remember. I think I counted on Friday, I believe there was between 15 and 18 Rumely tractors up here this weekend. I believe that's one of Frank Hume's tractors there. Yeah, he's just shot here. Trying to get the sun in the background. There's a pretty good shot, pretty good selection of tractors up here for a feature. Running a drag saw. He's an unstyled John Deere AR. Hit and miss engine on the corner shell. There's actually another Cockshutt 1820 here, similar to mine, that was on here yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to see it running. They had one of those Rumleys on the thrash machine over here yesterday. Try and get some shots of that again today if it's up and running. I wanted to get you guys a little picture of this. Is a wooden favorite machine. So of course they had the wood machines before they had the all steel machines. And I'm not sure what size that is, what size the separator is. Ernst Brothers, no, of course. I'm not sure what size it is. I've got a new kind of like I don't know if it's a selfie stick or not, but it's a little camera tripod that works for your phone. Still kind of getting used to work for it, but now the audio should come through better for you guys. Now I'm not covering the microphone on my phone with my hand, trying to record all the time. Farmall Super A. A couple more Rumleys here. It's a Rumley 6. Another miniature Rumley. I believe the club owns that steam engine. Zenith carburetor. I'm thinking it has a Bosch magneto on it, because it kind of looks similar to an Oliver mag. We'll go inside the feature building when things get opened up here. We're a little bit early this morning, that's okay. Good time to go around and get some shots. Waterloo engine over here. So starting on the rest of the tractors here, this is a WK-40 McCormick Deering. I drove one similar to that for John Hoover in the parade here about, I think it was 2017. Geez, time flies. But the one that I drove had was on steel wheels, so I think that's got the truck engine in it. Got a Massey 101 Junior, 101 Super, Model R case, LA case. Nope, there's a familiar one there. That's my 1937 Cockshut 1828. But we all know the story on that. Let's see, 1951 McCormick Deering W4 belonging to Ontario Vintage Tractor here on YouTube. I put that in the tractor pull yesterday. I didn't do very well because I think we let a bit too much air out of the tires, and the track bit pretty good. So, and then combination with that, I don't think we're getting enough fuel. So, but oh well, we're just out here to have fun and whatnot. OBT's over there sitting in his truck still having a little bit of a coffee, I guess. Still, well, I'm still working on coffee too. So, anyway, we got a case 400 DC4 case. Co-op. Still kind of getting used to this little tripod here I got. Another 1828. But I mean, I don't mean to nitpick on anything, but you see how the cranks are down on these? When Oliver cast the 1828 frames, there's actually a little notch in the frame, so it's designed so the crank will sit in them, so the cranks will stay up. Then it looks like there's a 80 mag on it. It's not the right mag, but it will work. So mine should have decals on it, something similar to what's on that one. Have not found a set of decals. I've been looking for a long time. May just have to make one up. Styled AR, an unstyled John Deere D. The D's are nice. They're a very nice tractor. I'd like to get a styled D. My grandfather had one at one time, but they're really, really expensive. Anything two-cylinder right now is really, really expensive to buy. A big John Deere 830 on duals. You got the umbrella. That's another thing I was looking to get too. I need to get one of those umbrella posts so I can put that old umbrella my grandfather used to have that he won at the plowing match in, I think it was Kingston plowing match, I think back in the 60s. Nice John Deere 730 Wheatland. Standard actually, sorry, standard. 435 John Deere's got the 253 Detroit in them. 430 LI, so L being the model number, and then I for industrial. LA 1350 Cockshut. This is a Cockshut 35 Deluxe. I was actually talking to the owner of these tractors here the other day because I got looking at this E4 here, which is the same as my Cockshut 40 at home. And this one has got I don't really want to say the modifications online here, but it's got the same modifications I want to do to mine at home. So I'll keep you guys posted on that, but that's a little bit more complete looking than what mine is at home. Nice Cockshut 30, so that's the same paint scheme the 40 is supposed to have. Got a little Ford over here. 1010 John Deere and a beautiful 2010 high crop. High crops are really rare, and you never ever really see them at a show. Not in Ontario anyway. Down in the States you would. Super MTA Farmall. Cockshut 70 standard. Grand Brownies are rare too, and there wasn't many of those sold. Not many of them made. Farmall A, M, CA WD-45. And H. Geez, I'm getting a little bit too close to you yet again. Really nice 4020 with the canopy on it. Couple of case Comfort Kings. Just another row here. Farmall Super A, pair of Super A's. Got a red belly 8N Ford. Really want to see this Oliver Super 88 diesel standard. These are extremely rare. You don't ever see these around hardly at all anymore. If you do, they're out in the west, but there's a lot of this kind of standard stuff sold in Western Ontario. So out near Sarnia kind of ways, that's of course where John Goodison Equipment was, and they were a major importer for all of our stuff back in the day. These are really, really nice tractors, and that would fit on the trailer perfectly, but you never know what we're gonna find out there. I do know of a 88 standard for sale, just a regular gas here. It was originally a diesel, but it's got a gas engine in it, but I think the way things are right now, I haven't really got the time or the means to go out and get any more tractors right now. Just got some stuff going on in the background, and just have to hang tight. Farm All H, Super C, Mini Mo 670. We were looking at this one here the other day. I forget what the make of this one was. It's very, very original. David Brown. Here's a 1836 Hart-parr. So an 1828 like mine is what replaced those. They quit making those in 1929, and the 1820s came out in 1930. You got a Farmall Hydro, I think it's a 100, probably 100. Really nice 560s. I've always had a soft spot for a 560. I'd love to get one of those, but I don't got the room for one. I think it would fit in the trailer, but I haven't got the room for it. In the yard, G6, another style of the yard. This belongs to the club here. I had meant to come up to the fairground on Thursday. I was helping chop up some branches and whatnot. Chipper's a little bit of a picky eater, but we got her done. Big Johnny 830. Big old chrome stack on it. These things sound a little funny with the big chrome stack on it. They sound like I almost got a little bit of a tinny sound to them. Here's a big Oliver 2255. That's got the cat V in it. Don't know if that's an early one or if that's a later one, because the early ones had a 3150 and the later ones had the 3208. Got some steam on. Weight engine. Beautiful Waterloo engine. I know the guy that restored this. That's Andrew Webb. I believe it's his engine. Just a beautiful job on that engine. Have a Sawyer Mass here. I believe that belongs to Frank Hume. This little guy here's up from my neck of the woods. That little buzzsaw. I was looking to get one of these just to play around with in the backyard. Just build a tractor up to it and just have something to play with, you know, but the old Hart-parr is pretty snotty, and I don't think the neighbors like it very much. We've got a Ford here. Away we'll go. We'll get some garden tractor shots here. We get a little 145 there.
Very nice.
A couple owned by Keith.
Yeah, I was surprised because I just put it on. I had no. I never set it up. And also the power
Pretty good selection of garden tractors here this year, I think. This is a 140. I could have had one of those 140s there last year. Just busy doing other things, I guess. Just shot right down the line. Maybe go check the feature building out next. This is the feature building up here. First, I mentioned earlier in the video that Rumley's our feature tractor. That photo's from Milton Seamer. Ross Clark, he's from out that way too. $15.25. Lots of literature.
We stopped them 231.26 for right Bridgewater.
Get some of the small engine stuff here. Pretty good selection. Very good selection. Come back up this road.
Should have brought Pauline with you.
Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Curtis Graham from Keswick on a 1937 cockshot Hart-parr. This is an 1828 horsepower tractor. This tractor was purchased new by Curtis's grandfather and still in the family today. Curtis was, not too many shows in the last couple of years, but usually Curtis starts in early June and goes all over Ontario with this tractor and down to southwestern Ontario. And any of you folks that are on social media and YouTube, if you go on to YouTube and search for Curtis, he has some excellent videos of all the shows he goes to. There's a lot of shows I can't get to, and thanks to you, Curtis, for doing the footage, commentary on a lot of the shows, because it's really great. I'm sure you got a couple that'll be uploaded from the show here this weekend. And anyways, always great to see you. There's a lot more story about this tractor, but I'll get into that another time. Anyways, thanks very much, Curtis. Curtis is one of our directors here on the Georgian Base show. Thank you very much, Curtis. Good.
Well, this is Monday morning now, and usually Monday's pack it in day. I just kind of figured I didn't feel like walking my coffee cup all the way back down to the truck, so I figured just use to drive the 145 since that's going to go up on the trailer before the Hart-parr anyway. So we just took that for a little spin, got her strapped down. And I don't know if I'll put the Hart-parr in the fan today yet or not. I did bring some more gas for it. I burned up quite a bit of gas sitting out in the parade yesterday and on Saturday, but that's all right. That's the easy thing to replace. Just got to go get some more. Well, that's going to do her for Cookstown for us, I think. Still got a little bit of a dirty fuel issue with that Hart-parr. I think got some dirt in the carburetor. It's kind of a strange thing. He's got new plugs, new wires in it and whatnot, but when you first start it cold, it sputters a little bit. I richened the fuel up, but once you let it run for about 20 minutes and you're sitting in the parade yesterday, it ran perfect. I mean, I couldn't complain about one bit. You think she's a brand new tractor, but oh well, it's one of those things you got to get on top of. You got new plugs, new wires. I just got to pull the fuel line. I'm gonna blow all the take my air compressor and blow out the fuel line back here, and I'm gonna pull the carb bowl off here and see what's inside. Just probably needs a good clean out. I did clean the tank out about 5 years ago, but there's no trash in the sediment bowl or anything like that, so just got a little chunk of dirt in there somewhere. It plugs up once in a while, but strange, once it gets heated up and it seems to run all right, so I think it just needs a little bit of maintenance. So anyway, if you guys like what you see, as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Make sure you check out Ontario Vintage Tractor on YouTube. We didn't get to do too much YouTubing together, but we got some clips of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So thanks for watching.